Welcome to Family Focus. I'm Joyce Johnson, CEO of Johnson & Olson Communications and Casting, a full-service public relations and casting agency on Facebook. My guest today is Naomi Shuley with A Safer, Happier Home. Naomi is coming back because the first two times just weren't enough. And we had talked about doing a little something for the holidays and making the holidays a little more affordable for us. Let's face it, people are on a budget. They don't necessarily have a lot of money to spend on gifts, but they want to show their appreciation. Today, you're going to show us how to do that. Let's begin wherever you want to start. There's so many things to start with.
I know.
Where do we start?
Okay. So in my group, my Safer, Happier Home group is where I share some of these ideas. I mean, lots of ideas. I was a working mom. I know how it's like to take care of kids and come home from work. And a lot of people are on a budget this year. So these are just a few gift ideas that I like to share with people to give to your neighbors, your co-workers, teachers, now with, everything that's been going on and there's a lot of businesses struggling, it's nice to be able to take a small token to your favorite waitress, your favorite restaurant owner for all their hard work. And so other things that I'll get to here. So that's what my group is all about. It's just putting out some ideas to save some time and money.
Why don't we start with this guy?
Okay.
Is this a gnome?
Yes, I love gnomes, as you can see.
Very cute.
So this guy, I don't know, last year I just started trying to come up with some ideas of some very inexpensive things that I could make.
Sure.
And so to give for gifts. So all it is
look at that.
So I reuse these,
okay.
After we drink them, or if somebody I know saves me their bottles. And then the socks. I bought the pair of socks at the Dollar Tree is where I live.
Well, it's affordable. It
is very affordable. So you just put a little bit of rice, about halfway up, in the sock. I cut the sock off.
How much are you cutting off? Okay, so let's hold that up because people are going to want to do this. About 2 inches from the sock.
From the top of the sock.
Okay.
Then you just take and twist this, put this twine on here. Okay. And you tie this up to get this going. So I'm just going to show you part way, okay? Then I just cut this just in any kind of random order to get the little fluff.
To get the fluff on the top,
to
make it look like hair on the top of a hat. They're doing. Again, you just randomly cut. About how many cuts did you make?
Probably about 5 or 6.
All right, 5 or 6 cuts.
You'll make, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just doing this to save just a little bit of time here. So you kind of get the idea. It'll kind of, okay? See? So then a mop from the Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Is what I use to make his little beard. I use about 7 to 8 strands. I just cut them off, and then you just unravel them, okay, as you go along. See, like that. And
I was going to say, I thought maybe you cut it, but no, you're just unraveling what's already there on the mop.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll cut about 8 strings off, unravel them all, so it gets to be full like a beard, and then you just hot glue them right here.
Okay.
Right? Then after I hot glue them, I take this.
So they don't fall off.
So they don't fall off. It holds them into place, but it also makes it look like a hat.
Yes. Perfect.
See?
Perfect.
So, and it hides all the glue and all the imperfections under there, right?
Yes.
And then you just take a wooden ball. I bought these. You can buy these probably at Michael's or a craft store.
Okay.
I bought a whole bag of them on Amazon. So after you get his little beard glued on, you just glue on his nose.
Yes.
And you can make them any color for any holiday. Or if, some people just have these sitting around their house all year. So you could make one to match your decor.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be just Christmas. It can be
No,
anytime.
it's just a simple pair of socks.
Oh, no.
But right now with the holidays, the Dollar Tree, has a lot of these nice, thick kind of
Socks.
socks out.
Right.
And so you have a gnome that you made for
any time.
Yep.
Well, and here you have little. Now, where do you get the accessories? Do you order those, or do you make those?
I did.
Or
I ordered these from
paint them?
Amazon,
Okay.
and then I just printed a label out on clear.
Welcome to our gnome.
Welcome to our gnome.
I get it.
And I have a gnome for the holidays.
Yes.
Yes. I have signs that say all different kinds of things. And that's pretty much that little project.
Now, that is and that took probably 5 minutes.
If
not even that long.
It does not take long at all.
Okay.
No. And very affordable.
How did you figure out how to do this? Can I ask? I would never have thought of, okay, let me save the bottle and put some rice in it.
No.
And then I'm going to do this.
I know.
How do you think about this?
I don't know. When I have something at home and recycling it, I always try to think,
what can I use this for?
What could I use this for? Well, then I started, because I love gnomes, so I was looking online on Pinterest on how to make gnomes.
Okay.
And you have to take a sock and pour rice in it and all that. And I thought, that's just too much work. So I thought, I'm going to try one of these bottles. And it
works perfect.
Perfect.
And it won't break. It's a plastic bottle.
No, it's yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to the next craft. I'm just going to move these over here as we finish. Okay.
So this isn't just another little idea. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay. There's no end to these, is there?
There isn't. And so I just put some hard Christmas candies.
Now, how'd you get it in there without screwing up the whisk?
It wasn't. It was kind of easy.
How was that done?
This thing adjusts. This little thing on this whisk, which I never realized until I started making crafts out of it.
Right.
I'd never thought about it when I was cooking, but it comes up a little bit so that the wires will spread apart.
Wider. Okay.
A little bit more. You could fill this with chocolates or hard candies or what have you. But again, I got these at the Dollar Tree.
Okay.
And then printed the labels and just used some twine to tie this on there. So, if you go somewhere and you just want to leave somebody a little bit thank you, a little bit of Christmas candy.
And those are in a little baggie in there? Is that what you, okay.
Yeah, I put them in a baggie and.
You had to have put the baggie in first though, right? Or
no? No, I filled it and then pulled the wires apart and then put it back together.
I don't know if I could do that without ruining the whisk.
Sure you could. Yeah, it wasn't very hard.
Okay. No,
now
very creative.
I imagine bigger pieces of candy would be harder, to get it inside there.
Because you put it all in at once.
Yes.
Don't know how you did it, but you did it. You did it.
Yes. So here we have another little project. So last year, my family and I, the grandkids and everybody, we started this tradition where on Christmas morning, we go to different places. Last year, we hit some of the emergency rooms in our area. And because those are essential workers, they work on Christmas Day.
What a nice thing to do.
Right? So we just wanted to give them a little something to thank them for all their hard work every day, but especially on Christmas when they're missing that time with their families. And so we started making these little coffee mugs. So I did purchase both of these at the Dollar Tree. And in this one, I believe I have cocoa.
Okay.
Cocoa and cookies. Okay. And it just has a little tag that I printed that says, "For all you are, for all you do, thank you." This one has tea, apple and cranberry tea.
And again, you can buy these in bulk, correct? You can buy the cups in bulk.
You could probably on Amazon in bulk.
Okay.
When you buy these at the Dollar Tree, it's a 2-pack. So you get 2. These are a little different. You get 5 in a sleeve. Okay. That says coffee on it. But these, you can reuse these.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
But so we'll box them up. We're starting to make them now. We'll box them up. And this year we're going to go to our local sheriff's department and the fire station.
How nice is that?
And maybe if we have some left over, because we usually distribute 50, at least 50 or more. We may go to some of the nursing homes and for the workers that are there working for the day.
What a wonderful idea. And this is a great project for scout troops. For
Yes.
any, Girl Scouts, church groups, all of these are fairly simple to make. And again, you just have to get your supplies together and have a packing day, and then you go deliver. So these are wonderful, wonderful ideas.
Yeah, so those will warm up somebody's day,
Absolutely.
hopefully.
It's a very thoughtful thing to do. Yes.
The other thing that we do is I did purchase these at a discount store.
Okay.
There are 20, no, these are boxes of 12. I do have some boxes of 20. But I take and buy just massive amounts of Christmas cards. And I have my father sign them and my daughter sign them, the grandkids sign them, even the 3-year-old that it's just going to be a little bit of a scribble. But we all sign them, and then we take them and drop them off at senior centers, nursing homes, facilities where now I don't know what rules are today, if you can go in and visit, but if they can't have visitors, just getting a simple card with a candy cane taped on the envelope means a lot to some people that don't have any visitors or have any family.
Where they don't allow them, every little card, all of those things. And again, this is because Christmas is coming up, but all year round, you can do cards, all kinds of different things, just to make somebody a little happier.
Yeah, we did some cards last Easter as well, but, especially for the holidays now when, some folks are just feeling, kind of alone.
Yes.
It's just to get a card with a candy cane on it,
it's
just
so nice.
Brightens their day. I mean, and you can spend $20 and get hundreds of cards, and
or buy them after the holiday, like I do for the next year.
Exactly.
And then just have them all there.
Exactly. Yeah. So my family signed some. I am sending some to my grandson, his class, and asked the teacher if that would be a nice project for the kids. During class time before the holidays, to have all the kids just sign their names and maybe put a little smiley face or something. So these will be delivered before Christmas.
Okay, good.
But it's just a nice little project for the whole family.
Okay,
whole family to do.
We'll put these on the ones we've covered. Okay.
Here's another little for my Safer, Happier Home group. These are just some supplies that I share that are safer, all plant-based products, hand sanitizer wipes, shampoo, conditioner, and then I just purchased these oven mitts for $1, and I have a little tag on it that says, "You must admit it's better to be safe than sorry." So just some things to be safer, hand sanitizer, deodorizer, and some health drinks. So that's a little
now, I would imagine
wellness.
If you couldn't find the mitts, you could use a stocking or things that you would find, because, you never know if you're trying to buy 50 or so. Stockings or anything with that opening that's kind of looks festive would work also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I hit the local stores.
Yes.
Because things just started coming out a few weeks ago. So I hit the stores and just grabbed whatever supplies that I could get.
Your holidays must be incredible. That's all I'm going to say.
They're busy. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say they must be
very,
incredible.
very busy.
All of this in the other side here.
And here is another little mitt with gnomes, gnomes on it. And we just decorate some pretzel rods.
Oh, very nice.
Right?
Yes.
And we must admit giving is the best. And just put a little tag on it and tied it onto the oven. So you get a purpose.
Well, and
you can
edible
use
items
this.
are always good. I've never heard anybody turn edible, like pretzels,
There
down.
you go. Yeah, we just melted some white chocolate drizzle, and then
put them on. Okay. Oh, you made the pretzels.
Yes.
Well, that's
in my spare time.
That's a new twist.
Yes.
You didn't just buy those; you made them.
Yes.
Okay. You dipped the pretzels in chocolate and put frosting over it. Tell us how that works.
I melt the chocolate in the microwave, chocolate melting discs, and I take some and put it in the ketchup and mustard squirt bottles.
Yes.
That you see in restaurants. Well, they sell those at the candy shop.
Okay.
So once I melt the chocolate, I put it in there, and you can drizzle and.
You made those. See, I would have bought pretzels.
Yeah.
It just makes it more affordable if you don't have to buy.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I just, like to show people that it's very simple, but really inexpensive to make a nice little
And then you have
gift
twine.
like this.
I don't know if you can see. There's just that twine seems to be a must-have.
It is.
In your
it is in my
world.
house. Yes.
In your world, twine, because it seals it up with the twine, which is really great, and just the plastic covering, and very nice. And it looks, the presentation is wonderful. Presentation is everything.
Yeah, so you can purchase these bags on Amazon in different sizes. So like in the coffee mugs, we have some dipped Oreo cookies that we made and put in the bags and just tied up with twine.
Just to have that.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching Family Focus. I'm Joyce Johnson, CEO of Johnson & Olson Communications and Casting. My guest today, we welcome Naomi Shuley back because she's got great ideas. You can go to her Facebook page, Safer, Happier Home, for more of these ideas. And just every day, Naomi, if you ever go to her page, every day there's a new idea how to make your life better. And that's why we keep bringing Naomi back, because she makes our life better and easier. And today we're talking about, inexpensive gifts that you can make at home for the holidays. And that's what we're doing here today. All right, so what do we have next? What are we going to be making next?
Get the kids involved too in these projects, so that's why I like them. I have not put a label on this yet, but this is a Epsom salt hand washing scrub.
Okay.
So, you have to smell.
Okay.
I love this. It's kind of whippy.
Oh my.
Okay.
Can I just do it? All right. What does it do for your hands?
You can actually wash your hands. You can use it for a foot scrub. But
it smells divine.
There is an apothecary online. I'll put the website on in my page.
Beautiful.
But you can purchase these little jars.
Okay.
You can purchase the shea butter. So all this is shea butter.
Okay.
And almond oil.
Now, will we have the recipe on your page?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll put the recipe on my page.
You make, not only does she buy the jars, but she makes the stuff that goes in them, and you can too. So shea butter. What else is in there?
Shea butter, almond oil, and Epsom salt.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you make a big vat of it then?
No.
No. How do you?
No, I have
how to make?
I have a metal bowl
Okay.
that I use just for mixing my salts and oils, because I do make other types of like oil scrubs
to go on
for your hands and your feet, or to use in the shower on your elbows.
Okay.
It just smells good, especially this time of year with the air being so dry in the house with the heat on. It just helps. The eucalyptus helps, and this peppermint oil that I use just helps open up, your sinuses, and it's just healthy. It's just good for you.
Now, where did you learn how to do that? You just experimented, tried different things?
Experimented, yes.
Which is the way to make it right.
Yes.
Make it right. What do you call it? You just
it's very easy.
Scrub.
Just a salt scrub.
A salt scrub. Okay. So yes, and if you go to her page, she will have the recipe on how to make your own salt scrub. And as you can see, it's a very small jar, but you can make as much as you want. Use it as much. How long would this last you, for instance?
I would say I would use it up within a year.
Oh, a
but
year.
If you're going to use it
like all the time,
it would go pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
But there again, that's just a nice little something to drop off to a neighbor, or leave for your favorite waitress.
Yes. Who has sore feet anyway?
That's right.
Who wants to put their feet up and scrub their feet?
That's right. That would help.
No doubt.
Here's just another little gift. I bought these tins again for $1, and in my spare time, I make big bowls of Chex Mix.
That's got to be probably one of your most popular gifts, right?
Yes.
Like, I'm surprised you didn't start eating it in the car.
That's right.
Because
I love Chex Mix.
I don't think my kids we've ever had it for more than an hour in our house. It's so popular.
What I do is I've been watching the local stores.
Okay.
And they will have, so believe me, I don't bake or make this. All I do is mix it up in a bowl. At the store, you can buy the Chex Mix already made.
Okay.
Okay. So I just buy 5 for $5. So it's $1 a bag. And I just dump them all in a bowl. Now, sometimes I add nuts. For this, I added some pretzels and bugles. And you literally get a bowl this huge with all 5 or 6 of those bags in there. So you can get dozens of bags this size.
And you don't do the oven where you put, no you don't do that at all?
It's already seasoned.
Okay.
It's already seasoned. So it saves me a lot of time, right? And this is something that the kids can most definitely help with because there's no cooking involved. And you just throw it all in a bowl. And then I just put them in a Ziploc quart-sized bag and nicely place it in the tin.
I was going to say, that's the challenge right there.
And I enjoy checking in on you from time to time. So this would be just for a neighbor or an aunt that you check in on or something.
Well, and it's interesting because I've made the kind where you put it in the oven and I've actually burned it.
Yeah.
I've actually, yes, okay. True confession. I'm such a bad cook. I actually have burned the Chex Mix when I was doing the oven thing. So this would totally eliminate that concern.
There you go. No cooking involved.
No cooking.
At all.
Which is the magic word.
At all. Really none of this. Only the chocolate to melt onto your pretzels
to do that.
Is really the only thing
but you can do that in the microwave.
Cooking.
Just as easy. Melt the chocolate.
Yes, and that's what we do. We melt it in the microwave.
Is this about a cup? Would you say this is about a cup
no, this is
or a little more?
This is probably about 2 to 3 cups.
Okay, that's a lot. That's good.
But that's a nice little snack for on the car ride home.
Right. That's a snack right there. Although if I didn't save some for my family, I would really be in trouble.
So that's another little gift idea.
And we have one more item.
Yes.
All right.
Trying to earn brownie points.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. And I made brownies.
Okay. Now that involved baking.
This did involve baking.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
That was involving baking.
Yes. And I'm also going to put this recipe on my site.
Okay.
These are peanut butter chips and tiny miniature marshmallow brownies.
Okay.
And they're to die for. They're
so
so delicious. Here again, I just cut them up, put them in a Ziploc bag, place them, and you can get a lot of brownies out of this recipe.
All right, so can you tell us what is in that, again, what is in the recipe?
A brownie mix.
Brownie mix, okay.
Duncan Hines brownie mix, 3 eggs, oil. That's it.
And how much would that make?
I made a sheet pan, so it's bigger than a 9x13. But I double the recipe. So I'm going to put the single recipe on my page. And just Reese chips.
Okay.
And tiny
vanilla? Did you put vanilla or
peanut butter?
Peanut butter. Oh, that's
peanut butter and chocolate is the best together. So I use peanut butter chips and tiny miniature marshmallows.
Okay.
They're very small.
What does that add for the texture with those? Just a nice...
It makes them moist and just gives them an extra little bit of flavor. They come out very, very moist. Now, I shop at a local store. It's called Byler's Market.
Okay.
They're open all year, and it's out in the Ellett, Springfield area. And it's the only place I've ever found the marshmallows, but they're very, very tiny.
Like micro marshmallows.
They are like the marshmallows that you get in a hot chocolate packet, those very small ones.
Very small, yes, that you would not find in the store.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen the micro marshmallows in a store.
No.
So, and I would imagine you can get them online too.
You might be able to. I've not checked. But really good in this recipe, and I'm sure I'll find some other ways to use those.
I'm sure you will.
Those little mini marshmallows somehow.
If there's anything left over, I'm really confident that you would find a way to use that.
I absolutely would find a way to use those.
But those would be very popular. And again, if you can find the micro, maybe someone would want to do the larger ones. I don't know how that would change or alter the flavor. It would certainly alter the texture, but I wonder if just the next size up would work too.
I'm sure it would. And I'm not much of a baker. I I like to be in the kitchen, but I don't like to be in the kitchen for long periods of time. And baking involves that, right? So, this is just a really quick, easy brownie mix that's already in the box.
Mm-hmm.
But what you add to it is your own. So that's where it's semi-homemade, you could say.
Yes.
But yeah, I just like trying different little things in the brownies. Makes them.
Well, they all look delicious. And, of all of these, I would say you probably are making all of these for the holidays to include into your gift giving, correct?
Yes.
All of these things would be easy to make that you
Yes.
can put together in last minute gifts. You don't ever have to worry about that. Also, if you're going to someone's house, I was at another Thanksgiving yesterday. We did a Thanksgiving and then we got another one to go. Those are all things that are appropriate and just really nice to include to a hostess, someone who makes the effort and does all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
that is all good stuff. Well, guess what's running out of time?
Already. We're just beginning to have some fun.
I know. I think we covered a lot of ground here, though.
Yes, we did.
I'm going to say we covered a lot of ground. And again, you are watching Family Focus. You can give us feedback if you would like to do that, and go to sunaroundtown@aol.com. If you would like to get a hold of Naomi, she's got a Facebook page. You can go to A Safer, Happier Home. For all of these recipes and all of these ideas, you can go right to her Facebook page if you want to communicate with her, maybe give her suggestions. I don't know.
Yes.
You're going to be like a regular on the, whenever we can do the show, because you're a regular. You feed us, you take care of us, you give us great ideas, and you help to make our life better.
Yes, thank you.
Which is what
That's what I enjoy.
Yeah, that is exactly what it's all about. And I want to thank you for joining us for Family Focus. We'll be back. Have a great holiday season.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.